So we're doing something pretty stupid right now. This is a Toyota Paseo. It's basically a two-door Tercel. The sporty low-slung two-door Tercel. And this is a dirt road. Take these fairly frequently on motocross bikes, which fly through here. But it's not really meant for compact economy sport coupes. But this is happening anyway. This car is a piece of garbage. It burns like a quart of oil every 100 miles. I brought like 5 quarts of oil with me. God, it's noisy. Brought like 5 quarts of oil with me. Seems to go through a little bit of water, so I brought a gallon of that. And it's basically making sure to not mess up the oil pan and not rip the wheels off the car. But other than that, that's pretty much all the fucks that are being given. It would be more fun to be out here on a bike, but of course, you know, then you gotta load the bike up into a 12 mile per gallon truck and haul it, you know, 120 miles away from Portland. And then the bikes, I think they actually burn more gas than this Toyota does, because, you know, they're 2-stroke and made for racing and shit. So this is a pretty cheap way to come out here, especially in a car that can't even really sell for scrap. It's not even worth very much scrap because it's so little. Oh yeah, and also the clutch was put in backwards, so it's not tremendously streetable, but you know, don't need to power shift out here, so it works fine. The clutch won't fully disengage, but it'll partially disengage, and that's all we really need. I've been more or less lost out here, but this particular road is familiar. I think I've kind of got back to a place that I know. On the bikes, we call these the roads of mystery. Bushes. We call these the roads of mystery because there's so many of them, and they wiggle around in the trees, and you cannot keep your bearings, and you cannot keep track of you know, which road you're on. You know, they're all labeled by numbers. You know, they're all 500 and something or other. Giant rock of death. So you basically just have to you know, recognize them sort of vaguely by their look. Fairly similar looking. But I think this is going to take me back to a main road, which we, not like paved or anything, but, you know, a kind of better condition, higher speed dirt road that we call Blue Jay Way. Power! So yeah, it's kind of fun. Wouldn't ever want to do this to a car that I cared about. I'm very impressed with the bikes because they go through this shit at, like, you know, almost freeway speeds. Not quite, you know, I'm talking like 45 miles an hour or something. That's ridiculously impressive compared to this car is getting not totally beat to shit. I'm not being, you know, as abusive as one could. Eeny, meeny, miny, right. I'm gonna make the assumption that this is the right way. You see how the roads of mystery kind of work. I know that intersection. You know, I'm familiar with. I recognize the intersection, as in I know I've been there many times before. I also know that I have never been able to make an informed decision about which way to go. But just kind of based on my general internal compass, I think I'm heading vaguely east-ish, and I know that I am decidedly west of Blue Jay Way, so this is probably mostly correct. You know, coming onto the plains like this, like we are now, it sort of feels right. So yeah, Toyota Paseo. off-road rally.